Cowtown Hamfest 2018. Good afternoon. It is about 2:30 Friday afternoon. Show starts in a half hour. Goes from 3 to 7 today and 7 to 3 tomorrow. Easy to remember those numbers. So this is the Hamfest. There's a lot of empty tables down there right now, which you might be able to see. But all of those will fill up by tomorrow. There'll be a lot of people. A lot of people just come in for the show on Saturday. But this is the first official Hamfest of the year in the North Texas area. I think there was one last weekend in San Antonio. I went to that show a couple years ago. It was all right. This one's a little bit bigger, more attendance, and there's a really good crowd of people here, usually from guys from Oklahoma, West Texas, set up on tables out here. So it's a really good, fun show. I enjoy it. And we're going to be walking around talking to some people a little bit today, mostly tomorrow. I am recording a couple forums tomorrow morning. Well, at least one forum. The guy Mark, I forget his call sign right now. I recorded a couple of his forums last year at this show. He did a talk on Arden mesh networking and another talk on some other subject right now. I can't recall what it was. I think the Arden one was the only one I posted. He's doing another talk tomorrow on setting up a DMR network over an Arden mesh network. So that sounded really cool. Something that a couple of the guys down in South Texas have talked about doing before and they're currently working on. But this is the Cowtown Hamfest. We're in Forest Hill, Texas, just south of Fort Worth, off of I-20 and roughly at Interstate 20 and Interstate 820 intersections. Sorta. The Forest Hill Convention Center. So let's take a look at the show. Mr. David Forbes, KC5UYR. Let's move a little bit this way.
That work?
Yeah, that works right there.
Here we go.
People dropping tickets in the prize booth there.
More a chance at winning something. So.
That's right. Cowtown Hamfest 2018. So thank you for allowing me to come here.
Quite welcome.
And,
glad you came.
Yeah. This is always a good show. I like it because I think people get over that Christmas, New Year's Eve, and they're wanting to spend money.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured when we were looking for a date that, before Christmas, they're going to wait. If they got money left over, they didn't get something. Say, okay, well, cool. Okay. It's a good time to go out and
time to do it now.
Try to spend it.
Time to spend it. So how many tickets did you sell?
So far, right at, I think, 500, they told me.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's half of Hamcom.
Yeah, and we had, I believe, 100 online pre-sales.
100 pre-sales, so 400 at the door.
No, that's included.
Okay. 600. So 600 total. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've done 500 through the front.
500 through the front door is really good. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2/3 of Hamcom, really. Of course, Hamcom's moving back to Irving, so
that's what I heard.
Or back to Plano, rather. Yeah. And I heard they already sold out.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Which they haven't done that in the last couple of years, being in Irving like they are.
No.
So I'm happy to hear that. Say something in there real quick.
Mic test. 1, 2.
Okay, there you go. Just want to make sure.
Make sure it's working. All right, yeah.
Well, is it working? I don't know.
Myself,
yeah,
so.
right, exactly. Let's see. So you guys, this is your 3rd or 4th year in the building?
4th year here.
4th year here, because I went to the very last year when it was in Lockheed, and then I've been here every year since then. I couldn't remember it was 3 or 4. What are your thoughts on expanding? Because there's not much room in between these tables here.
That's one of the things that we're going to have to, consider, because we've been sold out. We sold out all but I think like 2 tables last year.
Okay. And
we've sold all of them this year. And matter of fact, we've had to do a little jockeying to try and get the people we've got in here.
Yeah. Okay.
And finding some place that has the meeting facilities, free parking, and enough room to put, the number of people we need to get in here.
Okay.
Is a problem.
Is a chore. Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
And that's affordable.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just noticed. I think last year. I think maybe the year before, the backup, the tables that back up to each other, where all the vendors sit with the chairs pushed under the tables. Yeah. There's not much room back there.
No, we're trying to give them enough room that they can get through there and still have enough aisle space.
Right. Yeah.
And it's cramped. And the only way I can make it bigger is take an aisle out. And of course, if you do that,
but then you do that,
you're losing the number of people you can get in here. So.
Yeah, exactly. So,
put a tent in the parking lot, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. I would like to see a better. The weather's so unpredictable though. This time in Texas last week in this area, it was about 14, 15 degrees in the mornings when the sun came up.
It's not conducive for outdoors.
Not conducive. That's a nice 60, 70 out there today. So it's a little bit.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Really nice.
But you can't ever tell with the weather in January in Texas whether it's going to be worth it to try to do some kind of outdoor.
We shoveling snow to try to get in the parking lot.
Yeah, it could be. You never know. Well, David, thank you very much for
Jason. Glad you
letting
came.
me. Yep.
Glad everybody else came. We're going to do it again next year. It's the 3rd weekend in January.
3rd weekend in January, every year. Okay.
Yes,
I will be here.
All right. Appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I got your background in the shot that way. Okay, so Kenny, K5KNY. Yeah. So did you get into ham radio because of towers? Or did you get into towers because of ham radio?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
I was doing towers before I become a ham.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And but just they come together.
Oh yeah, they work together well. Okay, so you're East Texas Towers out of Greenville.
Well, actually, a town called Lono, which is south of Greenville.
Okay.
13 miles.
Okay.
They're on Highway 69.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And this is we do anything from tower sales to insulation, commercial, residential.
Okay. Did a lot of residential stuff out there and around town for TV antennas and whatnot.
Yeah, about 90% of our work is for WISP.
Okay,
Wireless
tell me.
Internet Service Provider.
Okay, WISP. I haven't heard that term before.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you basically take a wireless hub and put it up on a big tower and then point it down to residential.
Yes, sir. We run about 12 different internet companies that we do work for.
Okay.
So they call us out. We'll put up a tower for them.
Yeah.
And then all their customers, we put up towers for them.
Okay.
For line of sight.
Okay.
So wireless internet.
Perfect. Yeah. And that's great out away from the Metroplex where there's not any other option except.
We do a lot of that in town.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
McKinney, from Denton, McKinney.
Interesting.
Fort Worth,
okay.
Austin.
Okay. Watch the camera there.
You're in
the shot. That's okay. It's a ham fest. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, so is this your first time at the ham fest?
For this one.
For this one, okay.
Yeah, we're actually kicking off the 2018 Tower Tour this year.
Okay.
So right now, this is to start. Started off with this one. We'll also be in Irving. There's one for Irving coming in.
Yeah, in March.
And then we have HamCom.
The HamCom in June.
We'll be there.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, and then we'll be down in Houston.
Okay.
And then we got a Hamfest in Huntsville, Alabama. That's on our schedule.
This year, I've always wanted to go to Huntsville, and my wife's family reunion is that weekend.
Oh, so that throws you out.
They moved it last year, so this year I'm going to get to go.
You're going to be there.
I'm going to get to go.
See you there.
Yeah. Sir, if you don't mind watching out the camera there.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's all right. It's just limited room here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'll be at Houston. I'll be at Hamcom. I might come to Irving and just kind of walk around and talk to people, but that's about it. But I'm glad to see that you guys, are you going to go to anything out of the area? Like there's a really big show in Orlando next month.
You know what? I wanted to be there this year, and we just couldn't make that happen.
Okay.
So with our schedule and stuff, and first of the year, believe it or not, around in winter times and stuff, we're super busy.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Wow. And I would have thought the opposite.
And then the first of the year, people after the holidays, people are kicking off, needing tower work done. So I wanted to be there, and I also wanted to be in Dayton this year, but I'm not going to be able to make it.
Okay. So. Well, maybe put that on your list for next year, because Dayton's the biggest show in the nation, and Orlando's the second biggest. And I don't know how Huntsville, because I've never been to Huntsville, I don't know how it compares, but I've heard it's a very, very good show.
They said it's a very good one.
So, okay, man. Hey, thanks, Kenny, for taking the time to talk to me. And I will see you at one of these other shows for sure.
Okay. Good deal.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. Okay, so Bob Barth, Ace HF Propagation, and no call sign. No call sign. So hold the mic up.
All right, so Ace HF software is HF modeling software.
Okay.
What it does is allows the ham the ability to determine what the signal to noise at the distant end is going to be.
Okay.
He spent his money on his radio and his antenna to get the right transmission medium that he wants.
Yes.
So that he can get the distance he wants. He can go up nivots, whatever he's looking for. Ace lets him take all those parameters, the power and the antenna type. We have over 2,000 antennas in the software.
Okay.
So if I don't have what he needs, I got something close to it he can change.
Okay.
So then he makes his own. But what that does is allow him to put those parameters in a transmitter and a receiver. He's being the transmitter. And then run a propagation modeling tool that brings up a screen that looks similar to this.
Okay.
So I've got one here from Virginia Beach. And now it's going to show me the open bands, and I'll bring it to an open band.
So the green bands are open and the red bands are not?
The green bands are, and that means what the green means is that it meets or exceeds the required SNR for that service type.
Okay.
We have about 12 service types, CW, CC, or single sideband.
Right.
Anyway, there's a list of them.
It's all the digital modes, PSK31 and all that? Okay.
PSK31.
Okay.
And so whatever that requirement is by the standard, green means it exceeds that.
Okay.
If it's amber, it means it's 10 dB below it.
Okay.
So for the single sideband, it's going to be 48 to 38.
Okay.
And it'll show me as I step through each one of them what my propagation looks like over that time. Because we know that every time it changes, my propagation.
Right.
So if I have 4 frequencies or I have 10 frequencies that I'm looking at 1600, I know what time that is in the daytime. And so I can see how each of my frequencies through the circuit that I've chosen are going to be impacted differently.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't mean they're all bad, it just means each one can be used for something different.
Okay. All right. Hey, that's really cool. So that's a really cool way to predict HF.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I've had people tell me once they see it, I don't know anybody does this in a while. I've been using it for a long time and I love it.
This has been Ham Radio 2.0, a YouTube production by KC5HWB. Visit our website at www.livefromthehamshack.tv. Please also stop by our Facebook page at fb.me/hamradio2. Be sure and subscribe here on YouTube to keep up with all the new videos that are posted nearly every Monday. 73s everyone, and thanks for watching.